And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for today's episode of Marvel's What If Season 2 Episode 6. This episode was very different and also kind of gave us a new, superhero for the MCU, or in this case for the multiverse. So the beginning of this episode, we get to see what happens if Ragnarok happened a little bit early, during the events of, the first Thor. And the Tesseract was supposed to go to Earth back when Odin was, doing his thing before Thor got the hammer. Ragnarok happened, destroyed, Asgard. The Tesseract landed on Earth, except it got shattered into a billion pieces and landed in a lake and kind of bathed it into its own glorious energy system. So, move forward a little bit. We get some Native Americans who are just living their life. We have a Native American girl who, she's kind of like what Pocahontas was. She, explorer. She has a little brother. She's just, trying to look out for him. She hears stories about a certain woods that she's not allowed to go to. She ends up going there and to explore. Fortunately, the Spanish shows up to conquer, like they usually do. And they hear whispers of a so-called Fountain of Youth being the Tesseract, but they really don't know what it is. So they chase after the girl and her brother and, ransack her village. They find the cave that leads into the the lake, the Tesseract Lake. I'm gonna call it the Tesseract Lake because they really didn't give a name, and all these characters was talking in their native language, and we had subtitles, so that was good. And she ends up getting shot in the arm. She lands in the water, and I guess she absorbs the power of the Tesseract, and then she ends up in, another dimension where a lot of people who've been exposed by this water go to live in peace and harmony, and they all have powers. They all use their powers for different ways. One uses for water, and one uses it for building things, etc. They all got super speed. They can all, they don't die, they don't age, they stay the same. And she ends up in that world. She's very confused. She has no idea what the heck just happened. While that's happening, her village is getting ransacked, and her brother's getting, captured, and, her villagers are also going to capture, trying to figure, the Spanish are trying to figure out where this Fountain of Youth is. Again, they don't know that is actually the Tesseract doing that thing, but they want it for their queen in I guess, Spain. So, first of all, yeah, I like the episode. Very cool. I like the new character that we got, kind of setting up her her origin story. I like the fact that it gave us subtitles to understand her language a little bit better. Very different language that we've probably never heard of, but that was cool of them to do that. Her powers are pretty cool. It's very different from what Captain Marvel has, photon blast and all that. She has kind of like the Avatar, the Last Airbender kind of powers, where she can just manipulate things and just use her powers to push things and, grab things with her hands and all that without actually touching it. So I thought that stuff was cool. So she decides she has to go back to her world to try to, fix the problems with the Spanish and pretty much try to, bridge peace between the two worlds. Because remember, back in those days, Native Americans, they lived in their own land. They didn't bother anybody. The Spanish were kind of new to the world. Same thing with the British and, other countries coming to these worlds, conquering for themselves. So she decides she wants to, bridge peace between both worlds. She's got the power now. She literally goes to see the queen in her own territory and pretty much hey, listen, I have the power to crush you right now. Make peace. If not, I'm coming back for you. So I thought that stuff was great. She even lifted up the queen and literally threatened her. And I thought that stuff was so cool because it's yeah, back in those days, the queen or the king, they were powerful people. They meet people with actual powers. Their power is gone. So she literally ends up, destroying the queen's throne. So that was pretty cool. Until the end of the episode, we got to see Doctor Strange, or Supreme Strange from the What If season of 1. He shows up. It's like, I've been looking for you. We got a mission. I need your help. So something big is going down. We don't know what. I'm pretty sure Captain Carter is going to be a part of it as well. We just haven't got those pieces in. I thought this episode would be the episode with Wanda, but I guess not. Maybe that's tomorrow's episode or the final episode or whatever that we get to see Wanda. I really hope that that one scene that we got wasn't the only time we get to see Wanda in this, but whatever. So let's keep focused on this. But overall, cool episode. I enjoyed it. I thought, like I said before, I like the fact that they introduced a new character to the MCU. So her powers look very cool, very powerful. Even though she still doesn't really know how to use them properly. And, I do wish they would have just explained a little bit more about what exactly is her powers. Because she has these powers and she just kind of like mastered them like really quickly just so she can go back to her people. I get it, it's short episodes and, they can't, fit everything in one, but still, a little explanation would have been better. But overall, cool episode. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Are you guys still enjoying Marvel's What If Season 2? Not watching? Are you guys just going to wait till all of it comes out and then binge it? Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much. And have a good day.